Well, to the weather now, and Tom, a classic spring storm outbreak today.
Nakari, it was a wild afternoon of storms along the north coast of New South Wales. There were several severe thunderstorms, including this one at Emerald Beach, which is just north of Coffs Harbour. A handful of the storms today developed rotation and became supercells, the most dangerous type of storm. Port Macquarie was pounded by hail and gusty winds. The storms also dropped up to 38 millimetres of rain just inland of Kempsey. Now, here's today's radar on the mid-north coast. There was a supercell that went over the southwest rocks at around 2 p.m, and a short time ago, another supercell has just gone through Taree. That same weather system moved through Sydney last night. Most suburbs received between 5 and 15 millimetres, and as a result, there were two versions of November rain at the Guns N' Roses concert. The storms developed ahead of a southerly change which arrived for Sydney just before midnight, and that kept today's maximum to 24 in the city, a few degrees cooler than yesterday. Penrith and Richmond still reached 27. Southerlies gusting to 50 kilometres per hour kept Wollongong to 21. Minimums last night were warm across the northeast ahead of that southerly change. Coffs Harbour remained above 20. A warm day followed for the northeast up to 36 in Grafton. The southerly reached Coffs Harbour at 3 p.m. and is currently just to the south of Yamba. To the satellite, the New South Wales storms form the southern edge of a band which extends through Queensland up towards the northern tropics. They're developing along this trough line, which will move north tomorrow, and therefore most of the storms contracting to Queensland. Around the country then, Brisbane will be warm and stormy on Tuesday, 31. Another unseasonably cool day for the southeast capitals. Now, for New South Wales, very little rain around tomorrow, but the state will be just along the southern edge of a band of rain through Queensland this week. Good news is we're not expecting flooding for our state, although at least 25 millimetres falling north of about Taree. For the northeast tomorrow, cooler southerly winds, a mostly sunny day for the northern tablelands at Hunter. Still the risk of showers and storms for the upper mid-north coast and northern rivers, although severe storms are unlikely tomorrow. For the southeast, a cool night below 10 on the ranges, then a partly cloudy but dry day, tops in the low 20s. To the west, partly cloudy in the south, sunny in the north, tops ranging from the mid-20s for the south up to around 30 in the north. On the waters, fresh to strong southerly winds and seas in the range 1.5 to 3 metres. For Sydney, a clear night down to 15 in the city, 11 for Campbelltown. Southerly winds continuing tomorrow to 35 kilometres per hour, maximum of 24 for the coast, 27 in the west. The sun will rise at 5:37 a.m. That's actually the earliest it will rise this year, although the days will continue to get longer until December 22nd. That extra light that will be added onto the evenings from now on. Further ahead, not much change at all in the weather over the next week, and we're not expecting much rain to carry.
Thanks, Tom. Sarah Ferguson is here now with 7:30.